courage, compassion, faith, freedom, truth. It's time for courage in the darkness with the host, Phil Roberts. Awakening America to the indoctrination and radicalization. Let's get into it.
If you walk through the quad of any major American university today, you are going to notice a sudden, coordinated shift in scenery. The tents have been repacked, the old slogans have been scrubbed from the brick walls, and the radical student groups have completely changed their wardrobes. Almost overnight, the campus agitators have executed what I call the campus pivot. They spent months occupying buildings, blocking Jewish students from attending class, and screaming chants in support of foreign terrorist organizations. But the moment the summer break hit, or the moment the news cycle drifted, the entire apparatus pivoted. The exact same professional agitators, funded by the exact same dark money leftist networks, simply swapped out their flags. Now, they're marching for climate justice, or targeting federal immigration agents, or screaming about parental rights at local school board meetings near their campuses. This isn't a collection of organic student movements. This is a highly organized, professionalized infrastructure that doesn't actually care about the causes that it champions. The cause is just the flavor of the month. The true objective is the permanent destabilization. They want to keep the American family, the American legal system, and our communities under a constant state of siege. We have to look behind the curtain of these university demonstrations. The media loves to paint this as youthful idealism, just a bunch of passionate kids trying to change the world. That's a complete lie. When you see hundreds of identical professional grade tents spring up on a campus lawn within, 2 hours, that isn't a spontaneous student gathering. That is a supply chain. Organizations like the National Students for Justice in Palestine and the Open Society Foundations have spent decades building a permanent radical infrastructure inside our elite institutions. They provide the legal defense funds, the media training, the pre-printed signs, and the strategic blueprints. The students are just the foot soldiers. They are being used as a human shield by professional organizers who know exactly how to exploit the weakness of university administrators. The moment an administrator caves or a specific geopolitical conflict cools down, the organizers don't pack up and go home. They just look at their calendars, see what leftist narrative is trending next, and re-mobilize the same exact radicalized student base. It's a rotating wheel of manufactured outrage designed to ensure that peace and common sense never have a chance to take root. The real danger of the campus pivot isn't what happens inside the university gates. It's what happens when these radicals spill out into our neighborhoods. During the academic year, they use the campus as a safe haven, a place where tenured professors protect them, and university police are told to stand down. But the moment They pivot to a new cause. They target our local institutions. They show up at city council meetings to demand the defunding of local police. They target federal law enforcement operations, putting the lives of ICE agents and local deputies at risk. They target suburban school boards, using intimidation tactics against normal moms and dads who just want to protect their kids from graphic classroom curriculum. I'm watching this happen across the country, and the pattern is undeniable. The university has stopped being an institution of higher learning and has become a factory that produces ideological saboteurs. They are being taught to view the nuclear family, the rule of law, and traditional American values as systems of oppression that must be dismantled. When they pivot from one protest to the next, they're testing our resolve. They want to see how much chaos the American public will tolerate before we stop pushing back. But the silent majority is done being quiet. We see the strings being pulled, and we know exactly who's funding the chaos. The campus radicals want you to believe that the entire country is fractured, angry, and ready to tear itself apart. They want you to feel isolated, like you're the only one left who believes in order, faith, and the family. Don't buy into this illusion. The outrage is manufactured. The movements are corporate funded. And the foot soldiers are just transient children who haven't ever had to work a real job. The values that built this country, hard work, personal responsibility, and the commitment to the truth, are still held by the vast majority of the people who keep this nation running. Do not let the noise on the campus quad dictate how you live your life or how you lead your family. Stand firm, protect your community, and refuse to let their manufactured chaos break your spirit. Stand with me, support the mission, refuse the silence, and I will see you next time.